But yeah, you might hear some fireworks in the background. I hate like the small neighborhood fireworks. They're so loud. I love like big fireworks shows, you know, like at Disneyland or whatever shows like the county might put on, something like that. But the kind that you buy like in the parking lot at a grocery store, I hate those. I'm like a cat or a dog. Like, I didn't want to run away from the sounds. But anyway, just that was a long, unrelated ramble. But I recently made a poll on the like community post thing, asking if you guys would be interested in seeing hauls of like book subscription boxes. So I have like two reasons why I asked that. First being kind of what I mentioned in the poll. The shipping is so weird with these boxes. Like, it's the beginning of July now. I haven't gotten my June books. They're probably like coming in the mail. But yeah, I mean, it takes like weeks, right? So yeah, they're just always gonna be very delayed, like at least a few weeks delayed. And then also, like, I skip some months, like Illumicrate. I feel like I've skipped the past like month or two. Owlcrate, I'll usually skip. What? Okay, let me tell you first what I'm subscribed to. I do Book of the Month, fairyloot, and the fairyloot one is like the combined YA and adult fantasy, so I can't skip one. Like, I have to get both or skip the whole box, so I usually just tend to like not skip that one. Illumicrate, which is just like one. I don't think they have separate YA adult. And then Owlcrate, I have the YA and the adult, but separately, so I can't skip one or both if I want. So yeah. The second reason why I asked was because I just really got into these like subscription boxes. Well, aside from Book of the Month, which I've had for a few years, I really only got into these book subscription boxes probably within the last year or the year and a half. And before that, I used to like not care about them at all. Like, I personally, before I was subscribed to these boxes, would never watch these kind of hauls because I just didn't care. So yeah, I didn't know if you guys cared, especially because the subscriptions like fairyloot, and I know they have a really long wait list, so it's not even like you could get them if you wanted them. But a majority of you said you did want to see them, so yeah, I was like, you know what, let's do it. So let's actually, my little mic, let's actually get into the books before I just talk about random stuff. So I'm pretty sure I skipped both Owlcrate and Illumicrate for June, if I'm remembering correctly. So, or did I skip it for May also? I don't know. Let me just show you what I have in my stack. So these are the two fairyloot picks for May. So this is the adult fantasy one, and it is called The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. A gorgeous. This one was already on my want to read list, so I was very excited to see this one. It's given cottagecore most of the time I haven't read them, so I don't know. But yeah, it says, let's see. The only thing I do know about this, it's a sapphic fantasy about marigolds. Oh my god. Did you hear that? That was a firework. So loud. Okay. Marigold Claude has always preferred the company of the spirits of the meadow to any of the suitors who've tried to woo her. So when her grandmother whisks her away to the family cottage on the tiny isle of Innisfree with an offer to train her as the next honey witch, she accepts immediately. But her newfound magic and independence come with a price. No one can fall in love with the honey witch. When Lottie Burke, a notoriously grumpy skeptic who doesn't believe in magic, shows up on her doorstep, Marigold can't resist the challenge to prove to her that magic is real. But soon, Marigold begins to care for Lottie in ways she never expected. And when darker magic awakens and threatens to destroy her home, she must fight for much more than her new home, at the risk of losing her magic and her heart. So, look at the end papers. That is so gorgeous. The naked hardcover. Oh, super pretty. I'm into it. Okay, and then the YA pick was The Temptation of Magic by Megan Scott. I have not heard of this one, but it also has nice sprayed edges. Really pretty end papers again. And then the hardcover. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, I feel like, ouch, did you hear that? Oh, my knee just cracked. Don't get old, guys. I feel like it's so long, and let's see if I can. Okay, it's about someone named Nicole who has the ability to kill any deadly supernatural. But there's an organization that covers supernaturals, and if they found out about her powers, she would have to work for them or kill her. And I guess they killed her mother. To stay safe, she hides in a small university town. Oh, and then that organization's most skilled hunter is sent to track her down. Blah blah blah. Okay, it says a luxurious forbidden romance that will become your new obsession. I'll be the judge of that. There's a nice map. So yeah, I haven't heard this one, but sounds right up my alley, like dark academia, enemies to lovers. It already says Empyrean Book 1, so it's clearly gonna be a series. Sorry. too, and the, what's the duology called? I don't remember what the actual duology is called, but yeah. Super pretty and papers. He's fire and brimstone. I'm shattered ice. I'll gladly burn beneath him until the world comes crumbling down. That's cheesy. So yeah, I hope I like this. Let me know if you've read it. I feel like I've seen like a billion special editions of this book, so people obviously love it. And kind of boring on the inside. This is nice. The little like chapter illustration. Oh, and there's like a little dragon there. That's cute. So yeah, I'll probably pick this up soon. Hopefully I don't regret getting this Waterstones special edition. But yeah, so that's everything I got recently. I did not show my book of the month, my June book of the month, because I got 4 books, and 3 of them I read in June, so they were like in my wrap-up. That was Margot's Got Money Troubles, Honey by Isabel Banta, and oh my gosh, what was the last one? That is gonna bother me. That is so annoying. Well, I read it last month, so it's one of those. And then the 4th one I got was that new Peter Swan